if I can get this changed around here. Look okay?
I think so.
Oh, bright. Really bright.
Just trying to...
Hi guys. I know it's a little later than usual, but wanted to say hi to everyone and let everyone know what we're doing and or how we're doing and how the trip went, and just basically hang out. I know you guys have wanted some updates, so you can we'll bring them to you. I think everything went well on the trip. Granted, we had tornado, hurricanes, and flooding.
That's a little excessive.
It wasn't excessive.
There were no tornadoes.
I'm pretty sure we had a tornado at one point.
There were no tornadoes.
But all the thunder and entering smash, yeah. All right, Linda's in here. Hello, Linda. Hello, Deb Watson. Hello, B. I know it's late. Sorry, we usually are on way earlier than this, but we took my dad to the liver specialist, and everything's okay right now, so it's good. With all being said, we're home. We're home for a little bit. Depending on, I mean, we're not gonna be like home. We're gonna be doing a lot of different cases at home. But as for trips, we're gonna be planning to leave to go up on our last leg of our trip. So this trip was supposed to be combined, but we had to split it up due to my daughter graduating and just life in general. So our next trip will be how many weeks now?
1.
What?
1.
So I guess we're leaving earlier than what I expected. I guess I forgot to talk about that with Lindsay before I opened my mouth. Where are we going?
That fly is driving me crazy.
Where are we going?
Oh, so we're looking into the case. We got sent the case of Trenton Rollins. Excuse me, Trenton.
Oh, is this the Ohio trip?
Rollins, yes.
Is that quick?
It's in a couple weeks, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
And so we had talked about going up there, seeing if we could help. But the problem was like when Trenton went missing, we were getting ready to leave on our on this last spring trip. So we had said like, you know, the earliest we could be there would probably be like the end of May, beginning of June. So I think what's going to happen is Britton and Colston are going to come up here, and then we're going to head up there for about a week, 5 to 7 days. There's not a lot of water where Trenton is missing from. However, there's 2 big bodies of water that we want to search. And then there's also a couple of little like ponds here and there in the town. So we're looking into that case now that we have some time to really focus on that one in particular. And then we'll come home for another couple weeks, and then is when we head out on our big trip of the year.
But there's Trenton, but there's also a couple more cases in Ohio, right? That we're going to be.
Unfortunately, the other one that we were looking at, she's been located and is no longer with us.
I need to get updated before I go on live.
She was found in a retention pond, her and her vehicle. So, condolences to her family and friends and loved ones if any of them are watching.
Yeah, so there you go on that one. Didn't realize that things were coming up so quick. I thought there was another case though there was 2 other cases in Ohio.
Well,
that were close proximities to, or is that the case?
Those 2 were the ones that we were going for near Columbus. One was just north of Columbus, one was just south of Columbus. And then we're doing Bub Jones in Cleveland,
So
but
that's in the
that's
Canada trip.
Yeah, that's built into our
Okay, now I'm understanding.
Canada trip already. There is also the case down near Cincinnati, which we could split this week trip and go, because there's not a ton of water where Trenton is missing from, that we could go search there for a few days and then come back. It's always been said that Carrie Culberson is in the Ohio River. That's another case that I believe her ex-boyfriend or boyfriend at the time's already been convicted of her murder. That's one that we had talked with Doug about a long time ago, and he was like, "Do you know this case?" And Doug and I had talked about it, and
well, right now, due to the fact that I know that the river is extremely out of its banks, that's probably going to be put on hold on the Ohio River.
well, I mean, we got to drive by it anyway. So.
Well, we'll see what goes on, because the Mississippi was ridiculous.
Yeah, but the Ohio is fun. So we'll drive by it, take a peek. Well, I won't take a peek. You can take a peek over the bridge. And then we'll go up to Trenton. And then if the river looks okay, then we can always hit on the way back home.
We'll figure it out one way or the other. Just remember, guys, whatever we do, we've got a point that we're doing it for. So sometimes it's chaos, and we literally, I was like, oh, it's Thursday, we got a live stream. So I really wasn't prepared. We do have a package to open, though. You open this?
Yeah.
I don't know who it's from now. Does it say it on there?
It was on the label, AD.
AD?
It said AD and then their last name.
Oh, well, thank you, AD. Okay, here we go. This was sent quite a bit ago, April 8th, 2025. Jacob Lindsay, here's a magnet for Lee that gives him 2 places in one. Lake Winnipesaukee.
Winnipesaukee.
I said that, Winnipesaukee.
Yeah.
I just said it in a weird...
And with extra letters.
Cabinet? Yeah, whatever. In Chattanooga. Hope the trip goes as planned and you bring someone else home. Be safe out there. Anna. Winnipesaukee in Chattanooga, Tennessee. That's cool. This will be sent on the care package we're going to send to Lee, because he forgot a cup, and when we left, we had some other packages come in, so we're playing catch up. A little help with gas or groceries. Awesome. Can you use this at a gas station at Walmart?
Yeah.
Cool. Walmart gift card. Awesome. Thank you. That's awesome. It's nice to be able to get gas cards and stuff like that to help out. Every little bit helps. Trust me. I do want to say thank you to each and every one of you that reached out and helped with this last trip. We were comfortable. I didn't have to. I didn't feel like I was drowning when I got home. Everything went well, and we're okay right now. So our next trip will be coming up. Well, I guess in about a week or two. So if you guys want to help out on that, it's
I think it's a couple weeks.
ChaosDivers.com. You'll see the places that you can help with gas and all that. And
it's like 3 weeks away.
Oh, 3 weeks? Well, that's 3 weeks.
Well,
we'll be on live before then, so
yeah.
we won't even.
So like we are. Oh, real quick, somebody's in here. Trinity is in here, and I'm pretty sure Trinity is now a freshman in high school.
Congratulations, Trinity.
That's my bestie. So we will actually be going up. We've got a few things coming up over, obviously this is Memorial Day weekend, so we'll probably be spending time with family. Next weekend, I have a wedding to perform. The following weekend, Jacob has a family reunion. And then the following weekend after that, we are actually going up north. Is it in Sublette?
Yes.
Is
No.
I can't remember if it's in Sublet.
Okay,
or,
check my phone. I sent it to you.
Should have saved it.
We do have
It's in Dixon.
in Dixon, Illinois. We do have. What time does it start? Well, you know what? Why don't you just tell them?
So many of you guys know Terry. Terry Spitz. She's been with us for a long time. She's not just a supporter and subscriber. She is an amazing friend and family at this point. So Terry is, they go to this, it's called the Loveland Community House, and they have this thing called Quartermania. So what they've done in the past is they've donated a portion to ChaosDivers to help with gas and things like that. And it's been absolutely incredible. They are actually putting together one that is just for ChaosDivers. So Terry had gotten a hold of us. They've invited us up to actually be there and participate in the fundraiser event. I believe they also, let me double check before I say it. So they'll also have a raffle basket and 50-50, a bunch of different vendors and stuff. So they've invited us up there to be a part of this one, since this one is going to us. And we're incredibly grateful, and we've accepted the invite. So on Friday, June 13th, anyone in or around Dixon, Illinois, please come out. One, support this really great organization, and then two, we'll be there, so you get to come hang out with us as well. So we would love to see and meet as many of you guys as possible, give you guys an opportunity to get out and kind of see things a little different. And so we do that on June 13th, which is I'm pretty sure the only Friday 13th of the year, which is also actually Jason Voorhees' birthday. So it should be a good Friday. But we'll go up there for that. We'll come home at some point during that weekend. I believe Brittany Colson will come up here, and then we will leave for Ohio. And then we will, what?
Nothing. They asked what the address was.
The Loveland Community House in Dixon, Illinois.
513 West 2nd Street, Dixon.
All right. Can I call you back? We're on a live stream right now. Okay, love you, bye. That was Eric. I think he also forgot it was Thursday. So we're gonna go do that with them, and then we'll come home. Again, that boys should come up that weekend, and then we will head over to Ohio.
Thank you, Thunder Horse.
Come home for a couple of weekends, and then head out on our big trip. And yeah, I don't remember what I was supposed to be telling them. Just the Quartermania thing, yeah.
Yeah, and meet and greet. We're gonna have one. It's gonna be in our hometown. Dixon is in and around kind of the area of where we found Karen Sheepers, and kind of more close to where we found Abigail, right? Abigail's in Danville.
Yeah. Let me look at a map.
Hi, Corey Johnson, Random Adventures.
Dixon, Illinois, not Dixon, Illinois.
Thunder, you're now a moderator. I appreciate you. You've been around for a long time, so while she's looking that up, any little bit helps. I do have a separate an account for our trips.
So it is 3 hours north of where we located Abby.
Okay.
And an hour and a half west of Elgin.
Okay. So if you guys are in and around the area, even if you guys are out of the area, it'll be a great cause. I know Terry has pushed to have this, not really pushed, but she's mentioned it, and they finally said, hey, let's have this. Let's support a good cause. And I don't know what, oh, Terry's got it. I don't know what, it's a blessing to have the support from them. So thank you guys for doing that. Everything's going good, Jerry. B, thank you for throwing that up there. Again, we do have a separate account. I was going to get ready to say, yes, Terry Bledsoe actually was found in 2018.
I think that's who, maybe not. Somebody commented on that the other day, and I messaged them back. So I thought it was true. Maybe it was somebody else.
So Tony was actually found a while back, but was never updated. We didn't have any idea.
Yeah.
We were looking for a car. They actually found his car in somebody's
Last year.
garage last year. So it is a blessing that the family has answers now, and you know, they recovered the car, and hopefully justice was served on that.
I think they're going through the. I think
Courts.
arrests have been made.
Yeah.
I think charges have been filed, but I want to say like they just got his car like either October or December of just last year. So
It's crazy.
I think it's, from what it sounds like, everything's now moving.
You know, after Karen Sheeper's case, you know, we've been able to bring home 20 lost loved ones, as you guys should or already know. It is so crazy, the fact that we're able to do what we do. And I'm not trying to fish for compliments or anything, but it's really neat to be able to do something that it's so impactful. And, you know, thinking about it, there's 1 to a 10% chance out of 100 that we've been able to find these people. And to be able to say we've located someone is awesome, but it's the point that we're still trying regardless of the percentage rate of these people being found. Like, everybody that's doing this type of work, they don't know where they're at, or obviously they would be found. So for us to keep striving and keep doing what we do in clearing waters, that's just amazing that you guys support something like that, knowing that we may never find the person, but at least we're clearing waters and doing stuff that nobody else is doing. So I appreciate your support on that. What else we got?
I guess so we've got like a few things coming up, and then the next big thing would be our big trip. I think we leave here June 26th. We head up to Cleveland and then up towards Evans Mills, New York for Guy Pike, and then up towards Montreal. My mom's gonna kill me if I butcher all of these French names. La Prairie. She's gonna kill me. Welland. My mom's offered to go to Canada with us just to be our interpreter.
Lots of RV work ahead. Oh, go ahead. You were talking.
Oh, no. I read that. And then down into, I think I said Welland, Canada, that area. And then we come out of Canada into Michigan. We're going to Mount Pleasant, Petoskey, Grand Rapids. And then we're going to loop down and around into Chicago and Linwood.
That's going to be like 2 months being gone.
3.
3 months. We're going to be on the road for 3 months, guys. That's nuts. Knock on wood. I got no wood to knock on, but the RV is running perfect. I said that, now it's not. I do and am going to support the front end walls because the dashboard shakes, but the outside walls don't move. And then the outside wall move, and then the inside shakes. So something came disconnected from the front floor to the side walls. So I'm just going to just start rebuilding the walls and support the floors so it'll stay centered. What are we looking at?
I thought I had but I don't have it now because we're adding these on there, so I don't have your totals anymore. I'd have to add up those.
Oh, she was trying to do the totals on how far.
I think I erased them when we.
It's a lot of miles. It's a lot of time on the road. If you guys know anything about going on the road, I'm just going to flat out tell you to be comfortable in the RV and driving. What?
It sounded like a cow mooing. I'm pretty sure it was a car taking off, but it sounded like a cow mooing for a second. I got super excited because I thought there was one in your yard.
To function properly with everything we got, it's about 800 to 1,000 a week if we're on the road. So everything helps. I do know in the next couple weeks and stuff like that, I am going to start pushing out a lot of videos, a lot of shorts, and try to get the algorithm to kick in, because it ain't going so good for the home team on the channel. So we're still going to push, and we've always told you we'll make it happen. So we will. Other than that, guys, let's see some questions popping up. We've only been on here for 21 minutes, and I ain't got nothing to talk about. Just being flat out with you. I am teetotally just transparent with you guys. I really do think it's fascinating that you all helps. Oh, thank you, Heather, on that. On the beard looks good. Consistency is half the battle with social media. K-Mac, you're definitely right. It's despicable. I don't understand how people could be so mean, especially to their own children. Oh, I'm not sure what's going on that. Sorry if something happened. Jennifer, hey y'all. That's Jennifer is Guy Pike's granddaughter. We're going to be going up there. We want to talk about what we're doing on that case, or no?
I don't know where we're searching it on that case.
Oh, okay. On Guy Pike?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still trying to just sleep in my own bed at night right now. I know we've got new information on Bob Jones' case, places to search, but I gotta go back through messages and find them all. I know we've got about 11 more ponds to do for Guy Pike. There's so much up there. Reminds me of down here where there's just so much water. So much.
Kay Yoder, we have brought home 20 lost loved ones in the past 4 years.
And then we go into Quebec. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cases in Quebec that we're working. Most of those are all close. So like we can search like the St. Lawrence River and cover a lot of those. We just start farther up north, search to a certain point, get out the next day, come, you know what I mean? Just work our way down the river. But that's going to be the biggest.
That St. Lawrence River, though, some of that is just super shallow and pretty clear.
Well, hopefully it is there.
It'd be freezing cold up there.
You'll be fine. Bring a dry suit. And then we go into...
Hello, Hannah.
Ontario, where we have...
Good night, B.
2 cases in Ontario. One in Welland, one in Dunnville. Then we return to the case of Augustine Floyd in Mount Pleasant. Leonard Kowalski in Petoskey, Michigan, which I think we all have some good ideas for that one. Places we want to expand our search to. And then when we go to Grand Rapids, that's also for Augustine Floyd because Augie had family and connections and everything there. So we want to search the Grand River. Kyle will be with us on that.
Kyle's going to be with us with a couple of them, isn't he?
I didn't know if he was going to Petoskey. I didn't know if he was going... I wasn't sure. I thought he said Mount Pleasant, but we're going Mount Pleasant, Petoskey, Grand Rapids, so I didn't know if he was coming to Petoskey. I mean, he's more than welcome to come with, but... and then... so Kyle... Yeah, I know Kyle will be with us in Grand Rapids. And then we come... Once we're done with Grand Rapids, then we're going to go to Chicago. We have a case there. And then there's also the case of Donald Stofko in Linwood. We've got one pond to search. I've made sure that we're not going to be there on a holiday weekend. Because last time... So Donald Stofko is Tammy and Dennis's last case. We did go up there. We helped them with that one. But that was the last case that they ever worked. To be able to close that for Dennis that'd be pretty amazing. There's one pond that they never got an opportunity to search. We didn't get an opportunity to search. Last time we were there, we were like, all right, we're going to go search this pond. It's just one pond. We'd already gotten permission for it in the past. However, we went there on Memorial Day weekend and...
Veterans Day.
No, it's Memorial Day weekend.
Oh.
Veterans Day is in November.
I thought it was Veterans Day because it was
Memorial Day.
It was Memorial Day, that's right.
Is for those who didn't make it home.
Yeah, you're right.
So we want to go search that. Correct me if I'm wrong, which doesn't happen, but they were told there's a car in there.
There's several cars in there. They're just super old.
Dennis had been told.
Yeah.
So we do want to search that, and then we'll be headed home. I think as of right now we're scheduled to be out until September.
It's gonna be a long time being gone.
Eric's coming with us
Eric
for New York.
Eric will be with us in New York.
Kyle will be with us in Grand Rapids. I think Terry's coming with us at some point, isn't she, for Linwood in Chicago?
I think so.
Somebody else coming with us? No. That's it. Yeah. My mother.
Your mother?
She said she's gonna go so she can be our interpreter. I can speak enough French to read it and get me in trouble. That's all I can do.
Terry asked about the shirt designs. The contest that we had that was... We haven't...
I think we chose a bad time to do it when we were going to be announcing the designs because we were on the road. So
yeah.
We need to... Mom said she won't let us order seaweed. And then we need to do that. Maybe we'll do that this week and have those ready for next Thursday. That'll give me time to get them up and ready to go live too.
Has Lee gone back to Ireland? Yeah, Lee left like
3 weeks, 2 weeks
about 3
ago?
weeks ago, something like that.
It's 2 weeks ago now. It literally seems like he was just here.
And on this fundraiser type meet and greet thing that we got going on, guys, it's gonna be one evening. Well, hopefully, I know there's gonna be quite a bit of people there because Terry says it's always packed, or not packed, but there's always a lot of people there. So hopefully, if you guys come up, we'll be able to talk to everyone and spend some time with you guys. And it's always cool to see who supports us. And if you're in the area or want to come in, what was the date on it again?
June 13th. I'm pretty sure it's the only Friday the 13th for the year.
June 13th at the Well, we'll have the post if you guys follow us on our Facebook channel.
It's the Loveland Community House.
The Loveland Community House at 5.
I think doors open at 5 and it starts at 6.
Yeah, Lori, we're definitely busy. We're so busy that I don't even know what way is up anymore. We're always thinking about what the next step is. We're trying to think ahead of things. As of right now, I'm going to have to redo all the fluids in the RV because we had already, we put 2,000 miles on the RV last couple weeks, around there. Yeah, because it was 1,700 miles, and then we had to make a couple detours and do things that wasn't very, I don't even know. It was a mess. So we put another 2,000 miles on there, so I got to change the oil, and I'd rather change the oil way before it needs to be changed than because it goes through a lot of abuse on the road. Was pulling that RV or that boat, and it's old. So maybe one of these days somebody will reach out and
just say, here's a new RV for you to ruin.
Well, if they want to test the durability of them.
I don't actually want like a new RV. Like a brand new one. Because we go to places that aren't, you know what I mean? Like, there's times
So you're saying we fit into the places, some of the places we go?
No, I'm saying we drive, we just drove through, when we were in Arkansas, we were driving through, we had to stop, back up, and pull back out around because there were trees overhanging. Like, we would scratch it, we would, like...
Well, that's just what I just said, I'll test the durability. They just give me a 4x4.
The durability of paint is the durability of paint, no matter what vehicle it's on.
4x4.
Like...
The first stint will make you cry, oh, I guarantee it.
Like, that... I'm not saying, like, we fit in where... No, I'm not saying, like, we go to bad places. I'm saying, like, I don't want something like... Like, we see RVs all the time on the road, and we're like, oh my god, look at that one, or it's beautiful, or... there was that blue and gray or something that I really liked at that campground. I was like, oh my god, that's absolutely beautiful. But for us, we need an updated version. But like, I don't know.
Listen,
I would be afraid to have a brand new one.
When I pull up to a professional type setting and I pull up in that RV, I just feel like that door's going to swing open and here comes, what's his name?
Uncle Eddie?
Uncle Eddie.
No.
I mean, I am so grateful for what we have, but it's loud and it's our disaster.
Listen, that RV gets us to where we need to go, and we're bringing people home because of it, and I'm okay with that.
Oh yeah, the cost of a new one is it's outrageous. It is dumb.
Like, we may break down, but we still are getting the job done. Ooh, and that's really all that matters.
That's a good idea, Colin. You see what he said?
No.
We need an RV spray with bed liner from top to bottom. Oh, you guys haven't seen. We got this. It's called the Dominator. And it is the Tornado Chaser. The Storm Chaser. Have you not seen that either?
No. I didn't know where we're going with this conversation.
That's what we need. We need an RV made like that. It's just fully armored. Looks like the Batmobile.
You want to look like one of those giant Tesla trucks driving around?
Those
Tesla trucks look like...
It's not a Tesla truck. I don't know how to get
What are those?
Give me your screen that. I'm going to show you.
My internet?
Yeah, maybe I could find it. Can I search the Dominator weather truck on Facebook?
Oh, probably. Yeah. Is that where it is?
Dominator weather truck. Boom. Boy, that's good. I'm good.
I don't know about all that.
That's what we need as an RV. Have you not seen that? If you see that, you just need to go the other way.
Absolutely not. You know what this reminds me of? Oh my God. Do you know what this... I'm going to show you what this reminds me of.
That's what we need. We anchor systems and all, because we went through a couple tornadoes in that thing. Funniest thing was when we went to the tornado with Corey.
That reminds me of just the
Really?
hairless version of Harry and Lloyd's dog grooming van.
That's Reed Timbers in the Dominator. Yep. I like it. I would drive the heck out of that thing, and it's got DeLorean. It's got the Lamborghini style doors.
Butterfly doors or
Yeah,
suicide doors?
the butterfly door. When they come out, oh, it's pretty amazing. I think it'll be fun.
No.
That's what I'll do. I'll just fully metal the RV. I'll armor the RV. Oh God, that would
Do you know how heavy that would be?
We're gonna get the space shuttle metal where it's really
That would
light.
be so heavy.
We'll carbon fiber the whole thing. There we go. I second Mary's comment. No, seriously, when like just last a couple weeks ago when we were working with Revamp and is it OMCI? No.
OSBI?
OSBI. One of the sergeants, she looked at me. Was it the sergeant or is it the sheriff captain? The girl that was with us.
Oh, I no
I
idea.
can't remember who it is, but she goes,
wasn't there for introductions.
I don't think you can get in here. And I said, have you ever seen me drive?
Yeah, I wasn't there for introductions.
We got in there.
So we do have microphones. They're in the RV. But if we put them on, Jacob's still going to be louder than me, no matter what. I do try to talk louder. I'm just not
That'd be awesome if they
as
would.
loud.
Heavy D, I'll talk to Doug and see if Heavy D can make us one. That would be amazing. I know he actually bought a bus. Was going to convert it into an RV or something. I don't remember what he was doing. But Doug and him are pretty good friends, so hey, that might happen. Leslie Ann, thank you for being a member for 37 months. Becoming a member, that helps out by a
That's
month.
over 3 years.
Yeah. John Danyard, thank you for being over 18 months. That's a year and
A half?
a half.
I mean, you didn't even need to take off your socks and shoes for that one.
Anyway.
Listen, if I wasn't, if I didn't pick on you, you would think that I didn't like you.
We still got to talk with SEAARK on the next boat type deal. We gotta talk to them and see if they want to continue.
That's something else we're doing in June.
Talking with SEAARK?
No, going to the poker run for SEAARK. June 20th and 21st.
Yeah, to all the SEAARK members, SEAARK owners,
Yeah.
check out SEAARK.com and check out the invitation to the poker run.
I think if you go on their Facebook page, if you have Facebook, if you go on their Facebook page, it's like the second thing listed.
It's all SEAARK owners. It's a big kind of shindig they have
like
on the Mississippi River.
I think it's like a big family event. Like they have everything there.
Big fun, just big fun time with the SEAARK family. You'll get to meet the president of the SEAARK company and all that stuff. So it's pretty good. You get to see all kinds of SEAARK boats. I think we'll probably be the only workhorse out there. We may not be. Ours is kind of built for work. So we're gonna be the ruffians out of there with the fully metal. I think there's a couple of them that have them for catfishing, but mostly it's all like the Dynasty more the pleasure boat type. But yeah, we'll have a good time out there doing that.
I think Eric's gonna be there for that too.
That'll be nice to just get away and just relax for a weekend. We don't relax hardly. I think we took a day off yesterday completely.
Yep.
And did nothing. Well, we still did something, didn't we?
Oh, I still had to do work.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, yesterday was our first day, like completely off. No, like we weren't out searching. We weren't out anything. We didn't do anything. Jacob and I went fishing instead. So.
Somebody said, "How was your snake?" Snake was fine.
He was fine. The first one was fine. So we're pretty sure there were 2 in the boat. I'm positive there was another one, but it was underneath Jacob's. It was underneath Jacob's seat, and it wasn't coming out because we were talking and making noise and everything else. The first one, the reason that both of us were like that one because Jacob was like flipping the boat over. It's a little John boat, and that first one, it shot so fast from the second seat all the way up to underneath the front little part on the bow. We didn't have an opportunity to even say what kind of snake it was. Like, we didn't have the opportunity to see. Like, it was so fast. So that was the only reason we were like, this dude needs to come out of the boat. If he would have just like poked his head out and we could have seen that it was just like a rat snake, then I probably wouldn't have cared and we would have just went fishing.
It's just a Midwestern water snake. It wasn't a rat snake.
I'm pretty sure it was a rat snake. Like a little gray rat snake. That's what it looked like. So we would have just went fishing. The snake could have went with us. I wouldn't have cared. I know why the snakes were on the boat, because there was little mice on the boat. And I'm pretty sure there were still mice on the boat, because like I'd put my feet down and I'd be fishing and like I'd feel like something like run into my feet.
It's at a real good buddy of mine's strip pit, and he's got a John boat out there he lets us use. So I took the trolling motor. First time in probably 3 years I've seen him. We flipped it over, everything was good. And then the snake issue, and then we seen little mice. Regardless, we fished for about 2 hours, and then we decided we were hungry, so we parked the boat kind of at the shore, and we ate our little Vienna sausages, the bourbon barbecue kind.
Something kind of like.
And the crackers, and we're just sitting there chit-chatting, and she was looking at her phone, I was looking at my phone, and we're just chilling. I said, all right, you ready to go fish again? She said, yep. I said, all right, push off. So I put it in reverse on the trolling motor, and she pushed off. When I looked over, not even 3 foot, there was a cottonmouth, and it was 1,000 trillion times positive it was a cottonmouth. And I said, yeah, it was pretty close to Lindsay's, probably, I don't know.
Well, that branch was probably where your mom's
they can't see the plant,
right,
but it was arm length.
Yeah.
It was arm length away. And I said, I said a few choice words, and I started backing up real fast. It looked at Lindsay, got in the water, and started chasing the boat. And it was coming for the boat. It wasn't just veering off, because every time I would turn, it would go towards it. So I may have said another few choice words, and then finally it veered off. But the reason why I know it was a cottonmouth, obviously the pattern on its back. But let's say this is the water level and this is the snake.
I know that's not true.
I'm telling you, it is true.
No, it's not always true. I found that out. I mean, it's like a good indicator, but it's not always true. They say don't follow that rule. You're supposed to get close enough to see their eyes.
You ain't getting close enough. Listen, that water level, it looked like it was floating on top. The whole thing. A water snake will kind of go in the water like this and go through. But a cottonmouth, they are like barely even in the water, and they are quick as on top.
Yeah.
So it was.
I had the oar in my hand.
It was coming after.
I had no problem with the one that was in the boat. I had no problem with the one that got out of the boat. I had no problem with the mice that were in the boat.
We had a day that day, yesterday. That's why
I was
she's
not
sunburned.
okay with the cotton mouth. Yeah, oh my God, my shower hurt so bad today. I'm just rinsing my hair because even cold water felt hot on it. I'm
Hello,
pretty
Lacey.
sure I got sunburned even through my shirt yesterday.
Yeah, no probes.
My pants are rubbing on my kneecaps. My kneecaps are sunburned.
You don't care for Vienna sausage? I'll tell you what, Rob. She don't like the regular Vienna sausages, and she don't really like the barbecue. But if you get the bourbon barbecue, it's a sweet taste. It's actually really good. I like them. Take a fast one. Just wanted to take a ride. Yeah, take a ride into the water. I agree with Lacey. I'm not sure what Lacey said. Oh, I think it was somebody else. Bring on the water snakes, mice, nope, but whatever walk down water from the Oklahoma.
Snakes don't. I don't like that like startled feeling, like when you walk up on a snake and it moves. Like I don't like the startled feeling in general. I'm super easy to scare, and so I don't like that startled feeling. But like snakes in general, like they don't bother me. Mice don't bother me. Bugs don't bother me. I'm obviously not a fan of poisonous snakes, especially when they're coming at you. And obviously, you guys know I don't like frogs or birds or bridges over water. Or sinks with garbage disposals.
Thunder Horse, if you were just to put ChaosDivers.com and send it, it should highlight it. And that's one way to send a link. And you can just say, like, that's a way to be able to support the channel. There's all the ways that they can support it through ChaosDivers.com. So just for starters, if you want to drop that link, you can.
If they get a hold of you or me, I can send you all the links that we have. Yeah, I don't like Asian carp when I'm in the boat. I'll swim with Asian carp all day. Do not care. I don't like Asian carp in the boat.
Guys,
a lot of irrational fears.
Just remember, I say this all the time. For you guys to support what we do, it's a blessing, and we're truly grateful for everything, from watching the videos to sharing them, just talking with us. It's cool to come out here and talk to. Right now we have 73 people and 86 likes. I mean, you can't get that anywhere. So appreciate you. Thank you, Carolyn.
What else was there? Gee, you can turn that overhead light on if you'd like. Okay.
Had to eat Vienna sausages for several summers and lunch pails and construction. I'll pass. Okay. Saw you take the boat underwater. What? Saw you take the boat underwater. Awesome job. So you're very awesome, talented, proud of you. Keep it up. Well, thank you, Carolyn. Oh, you seen us recover the boat? Yeah.
Anything is fine except spiders. Jacob doesn't like spiders. I don't care.
Owl's treasure. I'm with you on that one.
Spiders are fine.
I'll jump in the daggum water if there's a damn spider on me.
I just take them outside.
Hey, Glitter Fart. It's been a while.
Is that a cat?
Yeah, that's a cat. I'm not going to tell you what they're doing.
You don't gotta tell me.
Okay.
I know what that noise is. I grew up in the country.
Yeah, the Plum Bananas boat. Ohio trip after Illinois meet. I don't think we're gonna have. Okay, that message was retracted. I think she messed up on it. We're not gonna have a meet and greet in Ohio. Promise you that. But we are gonna have one in Illinois. June 5th, 13th. June 13th. People's been dropping the links for the location. I would love to see you guys there. I mean, I know it's a little far away. How far is it?
5
May.
years.
Huh?
How far is that?
How far from now? When's June 13th. It's May, June, so no, it's in about a week or two.
About 3 weeks.
About 3 weeks? What is today?
May 22nd.
Okay.
So tomorrow's the 23rd. So the 23rd, 30th, 7th. 3 weeks.
I call you guys my hometown heroes. Lori, you've always been a huge supporter. Lori actually lives in our town. And I'm going to tell you what, if you ever go to where she works, you will know where she works because everybody knows about ChaosDivers because she tells everybody. Everybody that she meets, she tells them about us, and that's pretty awesome. And she's made us Afghans that are pretty warm. They're pretty nice.
Yeah.
And we are giving Britton his when we're up there because we forgot to give it to him.
Yeah. When Britton and Colson were with us this last time, I don't think Britton and Colson ever came in the RV.
No, they didn't.
Because I had it up on Britton's bed. But I don't think they ever came in the RV, so I forgot all about it. We were just in Evansville. When did we go to Evansville? Monday? Tuesday. Monday. We just went to Evansville.
What about Evansville?
Somebody said you should have one in Evansville.
Oh, yeah.
We were just there.
Yeah, we were just there. We just went to the mall.
I had to make some returns and...
But yeah, we're just chilling right now, and that's basically it, guys. It's gonna be a long.
We have a lot of little things going on. Doctor's appointments. For myself, family. We've got, like I said, Jacob's got like a family reunion. We've got the Quartermania. We've got a short little trip with Colson and Britton.
David said his beard's longer than mine, but his isn't trimmed.
Jacob just got his trimmed.
I did. She did a good job.
It's crooked.
She charged me a fortune, but she did a good job. It's not crooked.
It is crooked.
Whatever.
It's crooked.
TK, Adventures of Bass Fishing with TK Heaven. I'm gonna tell you what, that dude is a solid friend of mine, and hopefully he comes to the Quartermania when we're over there. It is not crooked, Linda.
My mother said it's crooked.
You know, when I'm up there,
If you just tilt your head to the right, it doesn't look crooked.
whatever.
Just
It doesn't matter. I'm trying to talk to somebody. I'm trying to talk good about somebody.
You do this to me all the time.
Adventures with Bass Fishing with TK Heaven. If you haven't checked him out, check him out on YouTube. He's an awesome friend of mine.
That was, I was going to say something, but that would have sounded really bad. While we were in Elgin working the Karen Cheever's case, you know, we were able to bring her home, but meeting TK was also a highlight for me in being up there. You know, I've spoken with him over the last few years, knowing Jacob and stuff, but actually getting to meet TK was incredible. I'm incredibly grateful that I had that opportunity.
I know, Helen, but we're gone so much that we have to play catch up, and then we're gone again. You know, Lily, God love her, she's in every sport known to man. Or I guess known to woman, huh?
Yeah. She plays summer softball, travel softball, and then school softball. And then she plays volleyball. But, so there's always a softball game. So I try to make at least like her summer ball ones because they're close to home. Travel ball, I don't always make it to. It's travel ball. So you travel. I travel enough. And so sometimes I can't always make her travel ball games. But I do get the opportunity to watch them because thank goodness for technology. It's the best and worst thing ever. I can watch all of her games on an app on my phone. Both of her summer ball and travel ball teams put them out live so I can watch the games. Thankfully, there's no audio on my end because I would be kicked off.
Carolyn, I'm going to say Carolyn Sue for some reason. Sue Klein posted a current GoFundMe link. That link is current. That link is from her last trip, but kind of combination with this trip. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep that going, and I'm going to just change a little bit on the description to state where we're going next and just keep it up so I don't have to make another one? Can I do that?
Well, I mean, yeah, you can do that.
But that money's already been used, so people think that we have.
Yeah,
I mean, we can make another one, but that's still going to go to the account that we have for traveling. So if you guys want to use that currently, I guess probably next week I'll make another one for the Canada trip. Because I'm going to tell you right now, guys, we're going to be gone for 3 months. We will definitely need your help. And I'm going to try to push a lot of videos this month since I am home for a little bit and start editing more. We did get a video up. It didn't get as much views as what I thought it was going to get, but I think that's all across the board. Everybody's getting views is pretty rough on YouTube. So
TK, I can't wait to see pictures.
What is it? What is he doing in June? What is he doing in Virginia?
Read what it says.
You gonna get pictures of his puppy?
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. So June 29th. So you ain't making it. You ain't making it to the Quartermania, but that's okay. I hope you enjoy your new partner, and hopefully he or she is as good as Clifford. And,
well, now that he has Clifford at home, I get to meet Clifford.
Yeah. One of these days we'll go by his house. He's got a beautiful home. It's in a very corner of a not a culvert.
Cul-de-sac?
Cul-de-sac.
Culvert. He lives in the corner of a culvert down yonder.
He's got a beautiful home. It's awesome. Well, you already know I moved in from California to Chicago.
I do. I know you got lost somewhere. What, in Phoenix?
Yeah. I never miss a video, but I cannot watch one with a snake. I know, Tara. Her name is Lily, and she's 1 year old, and she's a Malinois.
I'm so excited for you.
Awesome. I don't get how that says Malinois, but I know that's how you say it. That's not how you spell it. Well, that's how you spell it, but that's not.
Yeah, but same thing with...
She's running me ragged. Well, you need a little exercise.
Colonel.
Yeah, Colonel. Yeah,
there's no R's in that word.
I just got to keep you on your toes. You're getting a little older there, bud.
There is an I in cabinet, though.
Why does it look like you're froze? Oh, okay. It looks like the whole half was froze.
Because I was looking at you.
Oh.
How? Only half of it's frozen?
Yeah, look, I'm looking at it. She's running ragged. I went to Walmart tonight and bought heating pads and back patches. Is she super smart, though? Like, is there going to be a lot of training, or is she learning quickly? Because some of those can be pain in the butt to train. A Malinois either is super amazing or, super dumb. Yeah, Rob. Oh, it's tricky to spell. I was going to say tricky to train.
I don't think you have to be smart to be trained well.
Guys, we've been on here for an hour. Yes, Rob, damn, spell check. Thank you. Oh, he did spell it wrong. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you out on that. Lily is on point. Good.
That's awesome.
That's what I was waiting on for your answer on that one. All right, we're getting off of here. Just remember, we appreciate each and every one of you and all that you guys do for us. I hope to see you at the Quartermania. It'd be pretty awesome to see you guys. They make great search dogs, Owl. y'all just keep diving. It's not where to stop. It means keep pushing in life. Everything you guys do, just keep going, keep going, keep going. One way or another, it's going to get better. I promise you. That's what keep diving, not where to stop is. Some people say it's a double negative or whatever or something. Not a double negative, but it doesn't make any sense to them. That's what it is. All right. I'll talk to you guys later.
Love you. Bye.
I'll see you guys.